About people leaving the city.
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
Are there any traders out here?
Out here? Not really traders, no.
Don't you trade?
If there's profit in it, I'll buy and sell anything you want. What is it you're looking for?
Just show me what you're willing to trade.
All right, let's see if we can both profit.
I'm looking to buy...
Sure. It's his own fault.
There are reasons for us to come together.
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of ALB components? I can find some shards to cover that.
How can that be?
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you're taking to pay.
Not like that. Most of them, all of them annoy me.
I feel really bad about it.
Hello, stranger. I have the best goods that you could
Then show me what...
Only the best for an adventurer like you.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. And what's the world without trade?
It's his own fault.
How can that be? I'll see you later, all right?
Are you serious?
No, I'm not good enough for that.
No, right?
We could learn much from these ruins. As you wish.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
I must remember this place. I must remember these ruins. I would like to return to them someday.
I am going, all right?
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting 2 shards he could tap together. Ah, well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up for you now. So, done. 1 fake ID ready to go.
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first. So, done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing this over. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable by the suggesters.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. What's the world without trade?
Not like that.
Teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city.
I have an entry ID. Let me through.
Really? I thought I knew all the ones that had been issued. And you were here asking about getting ID before. So tell me where you got this one.
It's mine. I was issued one after all. Must have misplaced it.
All right. I'll believe you this once. I've got to be wary. That desert gang of outlaws is always trying to find ways to get by me. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately. And Eric will take care of them. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together, and we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here, until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Hey, you!
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on out there? Are the Albs attacking?
There are raids, but there have been no major assaults recently.
I'm sure that's just the calm before the storm. I just hope the dome holds. There's a lot of people depending on this dome of mine, so they pass us by like a river around a rock. Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved.
You built the dome?
I designed the plans for it, then we built it together. My name is Eric, Chief Engineer here in the dome.
Why don't the clerics have a dome like this in Igniton?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
Can this dome survive an Alb attack?
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy regulators are starting to malfunction again.
Malfunctioning energy regulators sound dangerous.
Of course they are. Outside of frying yourself if you try to adjust them. If we were attacked right now, the whole dome would go critical.
I have a forged ID for you.
Are you trying to get me angry? Let me guess. Gregor, the dome guard, sent you. I told him 1,000 times I'm not responsible for these things. Alois is the city's supervisor. You should report such matters to him. Go on, go and play Gregor's messenger boy.
I will take the ID to Alois.
Ah, no, it's all right, it's all right. Just give it here. I'll take care of it. Shit, I'm sorry I bit your head off. It's just... I've got enough to deal with without getting bogged down in the petty stuff. But Gregor keeps sending me every task he comes across. If there's trouble with the generators or the dome, then I'm your man. I have enough to deal with without counterfeit passes or toilet breaks for guards or shortages of hinges in the West Quarter. Still, that's not your problem. Thank you for bringing me the pass. Please take your reward for honorable service to the dome. I'll check to see who this ID was customized for. Then a suggester can take care of the rest. Deceit like this can only lead us to uncovering a greater lie.
About the broken energy regulators. I will help you with the energy regulators.
I'd wanted to do it myself, but... So, you should go to Igniton one day. You could be a good cleric. I have the energy regulator. Please, take it to Lutz and help come back to me when you're done.
Cooper, outlaw. You fled here from Tavar, is that you?
Yeah, what do you want?
You know what this is.
Fuck.
You're lucky you're getting a chance. You will leave the city. Be grateful you're being allowed to live. You will go to your camp and be happy to stay there.
I must leave. I will be grateful. I will be happy to stay in my camp.
Move along, civilian.
I'm happy. I like living here. But it's all right.
You're happy?
Yes. I'm glad I...
Hey, you. I heard you speaking to Ed. He gave you an energy regulator for the dome, right? Give it to me. Very soon now, you're going to need the right sort of friend.
Why do you want the
Haven't you noticed the tension? All the anger and the plotting? So I want to modify... Let me modify it. Then I'll give it back to you so you can get it to where it needs to be. You've got to see why I'd want a way out, yeah? So do we have a deal?
What's in it for me if I help?
Profit is I respect... What do you think about 100 shards?
I won't give you the regulator.
Then you've blown your chance. And don't come back to me and ask for help when no one will let you out of here.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Excellent.
Keep your hands off my machines. Any accidents are gonna... The energy regulators are screwed. Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of... And I'm the one who has to fix all... Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the replacement part...
Eric sent me.
Oh, thank Kalan.
Yes. Here.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now.
I think you can just leave it like that.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
Or is our generator power fluctuating?
You're never gonna win fighting that way.
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Kalan for sending me. The dome is a gift from Kalan. Never forget.
You're gonna sit down and ask, what am I doing?
Yes? Is there something urgent? I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city does not run itself. So, please excuse me if I'm short with you. This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion.
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. There's no ruler here. Everyone here wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list of demands we already face. And providing for the people we already have is a logistical challenge. That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
I can imagine.
How are things here in the Dome City?
Tense. The battles out there are always reflected in here. Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And there's always the fear of an alb invasion. Those tensions drive greed, anger, and fear. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful. It's like the world has gone crazy.
Why have things become so bad?
A whole host of reasons. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the pilgrim went into his retreat. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to escape the powers in Zakor. All told, very dark signs that we'd face another global catastrophe. And here we are, in the middle.
Is there something I can help you with?
If you want to help, there is something that has to be taken care of quickly. You must have noticed that the mood is very heated here. One more issue, one wobble, and everything we've held together here will fall to pieces. One of my people has reported that the outlaws are expecting a weapons delivery. The last thing that this city needs is more weapons. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them to. I want you to intercept this delivery.
About the outlaw. I'll take care of that.
Good. Get her to take these shards. You may need them to buy yourself some trust. You'll have to find Paige yourself.
Contact? Is...
Apart from the fact that as soon as...
You've been using it?
Of course. And missing things, particularly, are you gonna...
used to working with that piece of crap.
That's the technicians.
Parts, repair skills, blah, blah. You never get the same answer from them twice.
I'm sorry. Unless this is official business, you should move on.
Go and bother someone else.
I'll see you later.
What do we have here? Fresh meat?
Well, it's pleasant to meet you as well.
Pleasant to... Are you mentally stable? How did you get the guard to let you into the dome? I'd watch out. They're probably trying to recruit you. You wouldn't be the first to come here looking for shelter only to end up bowing down to Kalan. However you got in, you're going to find it even harder to get out. The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. You might say paranoid. So...
If it's...
Lots of nervous people close to the Alps tend to be willing to... And getting hold of supplies is hard out here. So, if you can get them, you can sell... Well, that was the plan. Now, the...
Where do you get your goods from?
Mostly directly... And... Seeing as... It's... And they... Now... But...
Maybe later.
Did you lose something?
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath? No. I was exiled to the valley before I came here, but I hid myself in a crate and got brought up in the lift.
You escaped in a crate?
Yeah, those idiots had no idea I was in there. I waited till they were busy with the next one, slipped out.
I don't have any time right now.
What's happening in...
Well, the dome's outlaws, berserker, clerics, anyone who wants to be somewhere other than their homeland. That makes keeping order difficult. The outlaws are the worst. They don't understand rules or sharing.
You don't seem...
All people are welcome here. But that means all. There's a half dozen up. They just want to get in to cause trouble. I mean, we got everyone settled down and living together, and those outlaws, I just wish they'd disappear.
You want the outlaws in the farm to die?
Whoa, whoa, that's not what I just want them to stop.
About the...
You mean the
Where...
You can't...
At the...
Are you sure? Well, I would... But...
You want their...
By Kalan, what? No. No. What am I supposed to do with that? No, I didn't. And don't trade with them, or you can forget your reward. And no heads.
Hello, stranger. You should stock up on supply.
What do you...
Everything an adventurer...
I would like to return someday.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Over there. I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the
Go and
comet.
find a trader. They'll talk to you.
Do you know what you're doing here? Do you understand the paths you have taken? Or can I guide you to enlightenment?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm nobody. Just a humble servant of Kalan, our creator. You shouldn't worry about who or what I am.
Tell me about Kalan, your god.
Kalan is our god, the god of all those on Magalan. He offers wisdom, salvation, and clarity amongst all the madness of the world. Kalan is our protector. Kalan is our salvation. And Kalan will be the one who allows us to win this war. I know not all people find belief easy. Belief amongst all this horror of war seems alien. But our way of life can offer. Tell me about yourself. Where have you spent your life?
In Zakor, I was an alb.
An alb? We live in changing times. The only albs to be seen outside Zakor were in raiding parties. Soldiers attacking the world they didn't know. Now there are separatists and you. You aren't like the others. The separatists still take Elex. Clearly you don't. Interesting. If you say, have you joined a faction?
No, I'm not a member of any faction.
Then you will face that decision one day. To know who we are, we must first find where we belong. And how have you survived out here? Have you given in to the bloodlust suffered by the Albs since you left Zakor? Have you taken the life of anyone amongst the free people?
Yes, I have.
Who hasn't done that in these times? It is good that you accept what you have done. With acceptance comes self-knowledge. I just have one last question, and please, don't lie to me. Honesty redeems. So tell me, did you lie to me when you answered any of the previous questions?
No, I was truthful.
Then you are strong-willed. Either you did answer my questions truthfully, or you resisted my powers of suggestion. Either way, you would make a valuable addition to our community. Come with me to Ignadon. I'll take you there. At the Hort, you can see what we can offer you.
Take me to Ignadon.
Very well. I will take you to the gates and leave you in the care of the guard at the entrance. Let's go.
stranger. Not another step. You're walking on the holy ground of Kalan. The only people allowed in here are clerics, recruits, or traders with permits.
Where am I?
You are in Ignadon, at the Hort, the stronghold of the clerics, the repository of Magalan's knowledge, and the last bastion of the free people against the threat of the Alps.
So how can I get in?
Sorry, I thought I made that clear. You can only enter the Hort if you are a cleric, a recruit, or you have a trading permit.
Where can I get a trading permit?
There is currently a 4-month waiting period, so unless you find a merchant who is wanting to give up theirs, then you can't.
Can you recruit me?
No. I am not authorized to recruit new acolytes.
I want to become a cleric.
Find a suggester who considers you worthy. There are suggesters recruiting across all the lands of Magalan. Perhaps you've not met one because they don't consider you worthy. But if you want to look, try Raynor. He is recruiting men throughout Abessa.
Here is the...
I'm going to pretend you didn't... That sort of thing might... Although, it is... Accepting shards is forbidden, but... And, perhaps...
You have a deal. Tell me what you need doing.
Good, right. I can't talk about this now. There's an inspection due. But we'll talk later, all right? Unless you've got any questions about the Horde I could answer for you, then you can go in. Well, you can go in after you've had my briefing. You won't find Kalan's commandments too strict. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the Horde will be responsible for them. All initiates must be clear of mind. Chems are forbidden. Anyone found taking them will need to report to the suggesters for re-education. All who are clear of mind must hear Kalan's words. All must adhere to his wisdom, and tell others of it. For we need to recruit. We've taken losses in our battle with the Alps, and now the Berserkers and the Outlaws are trying to take advantage of that. Which is crazy. If we fall, those who wish to join us must come to the Hort to train. That's it. Briefing over.
Who's in charge here at the Horde?
Our adjudicators, Reinhold. You will find them at the rear. They are served by the Paladin, and all who are here...
Do you offer any...
Just go...
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place.
What do you think you're doing? Not now.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't tell anyone, all right?
Interesting. They emphasize nutrition over appearance and taste here.
It might not be the best you can taste, but a healthy mind and body is better than a dead mind and body.
Thanks. The food is appreciated.
Manners, too. I hope you stick around. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations are free for our happy family of clerics.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Not now.
Seriously?
Not now. Take your business elsewhere.
Hey, is there something you're looking for? I'm here to trade, and I can offer you top quality for a decent price.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Whoa, watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch your step. Otherwise, you'll end up squashed flatter than an Alb's conscience. Just be careful, all right?
You think I should be afraid of a few rocks?
Yes, those rocks weigh a hell of a lot, meaning if they fall, there won't be a hell of a lot left of you. But don't let me keep you with all my chatter. I've got to get back at it. I'm reckoning you're not that into ore extraction techniques anyway.
You bang rocks together, right?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing out here?
Here? We are the... While there are those who tend... There's not...
You farm the rock?
And feed the production lines. They tried to fully automate the process. They claim it's too tricky for robots. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Hort's first not the cross it, but maybe you're not a prisoner.
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards, if you're willing.
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask, but an outsider's... I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's... well, he's a threat to the community. And now the Suggesters is... And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time...
Why do you think he's dangerous?
I saw it in his eyes. There was nothing but blank hate there. I don't care how strong those Suggesters think. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that with suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his hand when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Why can't you just...
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance with other people's... Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he...
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but... Well, yes. It's your choice. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me. I've put my trust in you.
Listen to me, disciple of Kalan. The cleric Bertram has returned to our side. We give thanks for his safe homecoming, and welcome him back among his brethren. And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Kalan. Welcome to the Horde, the stronghold of the clerics. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light shines upon you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
I will.
Your dedication will be rewarded. Kalan sees all. Act in his name, and he will strike down your enemies.
Tell me more about Kalan.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path with the...
Where is Kalan supposed to take you?
Up to the infinite skies, to where knowledge counts above all. There, we will truly see the universe as it is. The path to enlightenment is difficult, and only those who are worthy will receive Kalan's blessing. Look inside yourself, and take my words to heart. May they be a guide in the times to come.
Who are you?
So, all who have faith will be saved. Carry Kalan in your heart. Let yourselves be his instruments.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation.
No, no, no. Not... No, no, no. I'm not ready yet. Kalan will guide me. Kalan must offer me salvation. No, no, no.
I acted against Kalan. I must face my punishment. Let my faith be proven.
No, no, no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me. Sin. No. No, please. Not today.
Those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every... And you. Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards are...
What is it you want? It's prayer time, so make it quick.
I don't want to disturb you. I'm just looking around.
Then carry on. Here, we bring peace and honor, for only an honorable death. Only an honorable death can... And so, I bring honor to the souls.
Interesting. We clerics do have a most advanced set of technology, and yet our justice is primitive.
Words like that show you need re-educating. Lead me to my...
Move along there.
Kalan's strength lies in purity.
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reason. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could... Only though...
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
That building is an incredible feat of engineering. We clerics certainly know how to make science practical.
So, here is the Wanderer I have heard about.
You've heard of me?
I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand what, and the Horde stands as the guard. Such a duty, it means I must ask of everyone who comes. Do you come here to gain the...
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Kalan will welcome you. Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
So, who are you?
I oversee everything in the Horde.
Tell me about the other Judicator.
Judicator Johann, Judicator Ulbricht is His is the grave duty of If you have any intelligence...
Tell me more.
What would you...
Tell me.
People who are new to our ranks, acolytes can learn the art of suggestion. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings...
Explain them.
Well,
Eternity. Check. So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm ready. Give me a task.
As you wish. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer. Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them, but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects. You should start with them.
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply. But in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place who was where on the night in question. Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night in question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral. The factory guards patrol to the north, by the mech production facilities.
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
So, you have already spoken to the 3 guards and collected their reports?
No, I haven't spoken to them yet.
And yet you still think you can name a suspect?
No.
That would...
That was remarkable.
What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered. But remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
Thanks.
Move along there.
Do not allow yourselves to be led astray by the temptations of ignorance. Only those with a pure heart, a focused mind, and a strong spirit will be saved by the land.
My mind is always...
I want to trade.
Right you are.
Efficient, successful. The clerics have achieved great things with the technology that was in...
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this? Oh well, I suppose he knows what he's doing. Here is my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
Well, take a look at this. Reinhold has sent you to investigate, has he? Well, that works well for both of us. Remember? You promised to take care of some business for me. You owe me a favor. Well, I'm calling that in. I want you to tell Reinhold that Siegfried is the chem dealer.
Why Siegfried of all people?
He's a suspect, isn't he? So there you are. He's a cagey guy. Doesn't share his business. He needs re-education. So you can report back that it's him. Job done. Turning him in will help you and help me too. Trust me, the Horde doesn't need traders selling unregulated goods. So I want you to report back that this trader, Siegfried, is the dealer. Say he's guilty. Job done. And I'll know you've done the Horde a favor.
And what if I don't do that?
I don't think you'll make that choice. That wouldn't be helpful for anyone. But the decision is up to you. If I find out that you accused Siegfried, then I will be satisfied. If I find out you didn't, well, I'm sure we don't need to consider that possibility. Here's the report I've compiled. This is as far as I got with my personal investigation. I think reading that will show you the wisdom of simply reporting Siegfried now. Good luck.
didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
You're wrong. I'm here for Kalan.
Really? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who didn't want to see the truth about themselves. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
I don't want any trouble.
Who's talking about trouble? It's a trivial matter, really. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Tell me your problem.
Have you ever heard of the prophet Arvid?
No. Should I have?
Oh, yeah. He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
I've heard enough.
Well, anyways, now you know a little bit more than before. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works that doesn't make sense. And I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw me out. I was lucky to...
Tell me about Arvid.
He was... after the first...
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that... with it, even...
So you...
all the... and... so...
I'll think about it.
Good. Great. I would like to give you the following, in any case, before you are on your way. I am certain that I can get something from the then,
Teach me something.
Yeah?
That was well done.
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes?
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
Well, please tell me who you think is responsible.
I think it was Oswald.
Oswald acts like a pious, Kalan-fearing person, but there is something strange about him. Maybe this explains his behavior. Thank you for your work. I will investigate this further. If he is really the suspect, then he will receive a just punishment, and you shall receive the promised reward when that happens.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Hort?
I had thought we were free of their vile product. But it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. If you think you can find...
It is interesting that in a faction that focuses on data, its people are seeking an escape.
The tired, the weak-minded,
Tell me. So,
that is the task of the clerics now. Personally, it is Judicator Ulbricht who is overseeing the war against the Albs, but then at least his work is black and white. There are Albs, and there are clerics, while I must decide which category these separatists belong in. Visitors, vagrants, travelers, and enigmas, they are all part of my responsibility.
Tell me more about the...
What would you like?
What's happening?
Kalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
Why would I want to?
Because where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, the knowledge to make the... Join us, and you can...
Infinite.
A place of true... Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only... If we are to save the people of this world, that we must work together, because when the next catastrophe strikes our world... Oh...
Where did you get your technological...
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive. Act in the name of Kalan. Act in the name of...
It is not efficient for us to talk.
You do know why that is right. Can't you remember anything?
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
Yes, I am here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all.
But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the high suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of Elex. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion. We have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Can Albs do that? With their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
So this is where you bring...
No. You can't force people to change who they are. You can only bring out their... That is what I do. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education. Leave me.
Wolf wants Eli dead. He asked me to kill him.
Yes, I had a message from him insisting that Eli was beyond saving. But suggestion will win out. He can't resist it. I just hope I can get through to him before he gets someone to help him with his plan.
Wait, you know about his plan?
Of course. He isn't exactly timid about approaching people. The xenophobic imbecile wants people dead, and he is looking to recruit anyone who'll listen. You should stay well away from him.
Excellent.
Faith is our shield.
Get the hell out of here. You don't leave now, they'll be... Don't do that again.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to...
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just forget. Not now. I believe in the just nature of Kalan. And Bob...
Not now.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade Elex battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the owls. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now, you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Owls. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. Parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Teach me something.
It's done.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction. Education. a preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
What do you think is coming?
The Albs. What? Do you think they will just disappear tomorrow? And while we are waiting for them, the outlaws are plotting something in Tavar. That Duke has plans. So, we must plan too. Plan and train. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
You suspect me because I'm new here.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with.
I have already found the chem dealers for Reinhold.
That's good to hear. But we're talking about a different set of criminals. I want you to track them down wherever they are, in the Hort or beyond. Are you with me?
About the Elex smuggling. I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the Elex is coming from somewhere to the south. There's a recon post there, in the ruins of an old fort. Start there, and turn... If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And tell them I want answers. That will be all. Dismissed.
That was remarkable.
He has been chewing on that thing for days.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
You bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What is it you want?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to T-R-A-D-E, trade, without goods?
You're a traitor?
I was, because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
It does not appear that this trader has lost everything. We should clarify what is in his possession before we talk terms.
What I have left in my possession is not available for sale. If it was, I'd sell it.
You don't have any goods?
No, it was a total fuck-up. The caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper Country in the middle of breeding season. Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaw's taken them back to the fort already. Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be. And in return, I can get you into the Hort. How about that?
I've already been to the Hort.
Then you want shards. I can sort that out if you get me the goods.
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Finally, a break. Right.
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them for sure.
What's up?
I'm here to pick up a delivery.
Oh, yeah? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Goddard sent me.
Goddard? Who's that? Oh. Wait. He's the guy working his ass off for a few dumbass robots. Okay, we can make a trade. What is it you want from me?
He needs some replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Oh, yeah. I remember. Those special, particular replacement parts. Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed well and top quality, as always. But now I have a question. Can you pay for these replacement parts?
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget that important part of the trade.
Here are the shards for Goddard's delivery.
And? The rest?
The rest?
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you've given me, to be exact. Do you need a lesson about supply and demand, or are you gonna pay what's needed?
Here, take the shards.
There, you see? I knew we could come to an agreement. And you can be sure those replacement parts won't let you down. They're top quality. Your buyer will be very happy.
Let's do some business.
Listen, if you can pay, we can trade. That's the way these things work.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
got this crate from your supplier.
You came through. If this delivery is all present and correct, it means I can finally catch up with my backlist of repairs.
I thought you wouldn't take deliveries from an outlaw.
I got the blessing for it from the powers that be. The ends justify the means in times of emergency.
Was that everything?
Well, you still need pay. There, take it.
If you have something to report,
what did you think of the last sermon?
To be honest, I wasn't really listening.
But aren't you interested in what's going on?
I want to trade.
Right you are. Right?
Well, hello there. Ready for another trip? 100 shots.
I'm not paying.
I understand. I appreciate your decision. But it does mean you... And as you've... Yell like crap.
Yeah, that's why I'm so...
What goods have you got?
But of course.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Then show me what you have.
Only the best.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Another beast!
The old world is truly fascinating.
I'm coming.
No, I'm not good enough for that. Let's trade.
Okay.
You got lucky.
About the outlaws in the farm.
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker in our midst? They who should disappear?
The outlaws have gone.
Gone? You mean
You've not brought me any heads, have you? No? No. Good. Look, here's a reward. And the Dome City's thanks. And if any more outlaws take up residence there or inside the city, let me know. I would like to remain informed. It was good doing business with you.
Over there. Initiating combat.
My dear fellows, I am so deeply sorry to keep you waiting. Tonight, she is beautiful.
Laws and exile are what await you in death. Lawlessness, debauchery, and a lonely death is the mark of Tevon. Come to the family of Kalan. Come to Ignathar, and rejoice in disciplined service from morning until night. This is me, Ferber, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Over there.
time you...
And you're...
Where am... All right. You made your point.
I won. Now, you pay.
Yeah, okay.
Stop talking and pay me.
Right, I'll...